My name is Jordana Drell. I am the director of preschool games for Nickelodeon. Kids really expect that their favorite brands and their favorite characters are going to be everywhere that they are. And kids are everywhere. So they're on TV and they're online and they're on their consoles and they're on their connected consoles and they're on mobiles, and they really don't see a difference between these technologies, and they really expect to see SpongeBob everywhere. I think that we as creators of kids content really need to remember who our audience is, and our audience is kids. And we do a lot of research and we talk to a lot of kids all the time to find out what do they want. And I think right now what kids want is they really want virtual worlds. They really want to socialize online. They really want the ability to create avatars and express themselves and be creative and try out personalities for themselves in safe environments. I think there's a real opportunity for families to bring families together through gaming. And I think there's a real opportunity to reach girls. I think with the power of strong educational brands for younger children, parents really feel safe leaving their kids in front of the computer. We do create experiences where there's no advertising, so you can't leave the websites, like mynoggin.com. We also, of course, create CD-ROMs that you can, or CD-ROM-sized games that you can download from nickjrarcade.com that parents really have a lot of confidence in. But I think across all of Nickelodeon, it's really about creating a brand that parents trust, and then they trust you across all of your platforms. I think in terms of family gaming, we really see that parents are bonding with their children through playing games. So if you can create an experience where a parent and a child can really connect and interact through playing a game together, it's really very meaningful for both parent and child. We know that kids of all ages really like to play with somebody else. So while, yes, you want to make a game that is single player and is compelling as a single player, you also want to make an experience that is great for a group. Of course, there are a few business models. There's always ad-supported, and there's subscription or for pay. There are lots of business models. There are partnerships that can be pursued. There are lots of business models that people can go after. I think there's really an integrated and symbiotic relationship between the interactive content and the television show. And as I said, kids really expect it. So if they see a new television show like Kailan, they see her on TV and then they fully expect to see her online. They want to extend their experience and their relationship with the character into the rest of the areas of their life. And I think that they've become very surprised if they could not find Kailan online. They want to have that relationship all the time. It's not a question at all. There's a quote or a theory. Children are natives to the world of technology, and adults are the immigrants. So they really, the screen platforms are really blurred for them. Television to online to handheld to mobile, it's not really a difference for them. How does a game get made? We of course become very familiar with the show and with the property. We brainstorm games within the group. We love to get ideas from everywhere and everybody, so if the creators have ideas, we love to hear them. We make games with outside production companies. We do not have in-house production. So we, of course, also go to the team that we will be using. We immerse them in the property and also want to hear their game ideas. We pick a few that we will move forward with. We concept them out. We are always very connected to the creators of the show, so they will also see those concepts and say, yes, this is a great Avatar game, or this isn't really what I would be looking for from an Avatar game. We then go into game design document phase. Game design documents are reviewed by the producers. That would be the game producer, that would be me. We have the creators, or a brand standards group. And we also involve research at every step of the process in creating a game. So we want to make sure that a game is age appropriate and usable for kids. So we involve them really early. And I think the process of research is very important and very integral, and that's why and how we can make great games, because we not only are they involved early, but then we kid test every game and make changes based on what the kids are telling us. We bring in kids and we have them play the games, and we see what's too hard for them, what's frustrating, what they can't do, what they like, what they don't like, and we make changes based on that, because again, you want to make the best game possible.
Okay. And how big is your focus group?
It really can depend on the game itself. If we are doing, say, a Wii game, I might see 20 to 30 kids play it, so we really get a sense. If it's an online game, we may do, significantly less than that, but we have more of an understanding of how kids are playing online games. So it really depends. Okay. The strategy for launching new property. So most of the time when, and of course nothing is ever set in stone, every show is different. When we launch a new show, we of course want to be on as many platforms as possible. 100% you will see the property represented online, and then we bring it to as many platforms as we can, as quickly as we can.